Good evening, folks, and on tonight's stream we'll be doing Forza 5 as usual. Before we get into it, I'd just like to thank everybody who's been watching the videos, liking them, subscribing, and even dropping comments. It's all very useful. Thank you very much. I hope you find them useful, and there'll be more to come next week. So this week we will be looking at the 87 Pontiac Firebird, doing the events associated with that. There's a couple of event labs to do. I think we'll be throwing a caterum off of a high place, and then probably move on to having a look at a few race events to win some more accolades. So let us get started with what are we doing with the Trans Am. So, staying in production between 87 and 92, the Pontiac Trans Am was popular at its time, celebrating the 5 years it had by driving for 5 miles. Well, that's a relatively easy start. And while we're here, what else have we got? And 2 stars on any speed zone in a classic racer. Okay, we've got the 2 event labs. You can see all the seasonal events and championships are being done. There might be some videos around somewhere about those. So that's a treasure chest. So throw a caterum off a higher point. Now that danger sign looks like the one up at the festival site to the north of the map. Base jump, I think it's called. So we'll head up there. I guess you've got to get 500 meters. That might be a challenge. If it's 500 feet, that should be relatively easy. We just push the car off the edge of the cliff and let it fall. Any further than that, we might have to have a play around with the car. So let's have a quick look at the map, and let's clear that. Festival seasons and that. So we've got an event lab there. Base jump danger sign is somewhere where I can't quite get my point there. And the other one's there. Oh, decisions. What's going to be? Let's go for that one as it's the nearest. And that takes us 6 miles. The one is Pontiac is entirely standard, so the next 6 miles are likely to be relatively painful because it's not the best car in the world, unfortunately.
In 400 yards,
So the feeling could do with some better suspension. Valve tuning.
turn left.
And one thing that could probably help the original car out a lot is that apparently they had a cast iron cylinder head, which kind of strikes me, even for the 80s, as somewhat antiquated. Cast iron, that's what the Victorians made bridges out of.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Just noticed something. And a change from normal. Normally when I start these streams, it's dark. Start the evening in night time. We've got a bit of light left. Not sure why. Really hope after we've driven the 5 miles, it tells us to upgrade the car. I'm only getting an itch to throw bits of it. If you've not seen the post on the channel page, I've recently finished work on some new liveries for the Subaru WRX STI ARX. Just get away from the music. So therefore the Subaru USA Rally team has done all 4 variants that their cars have raced in. So let us see what task it's going to give us after driving for 5 miles. So the Trans Am has a lot of torque, so it gives it plenty of oomph. Feel the power as you earn 6 stars across speed zones. Okay, 6 stars across speed zones. Yeah, feels a bit wibbly wobbly to be doing speed zones. I think what's that one I'm going to do? I'm going to be hard, given the way it corners at the moment, I'm going to be hard pushed to do 45 on that. 100, I could probably get 1 star there. I think we need to throw bits at it.
Turn around
Risk the
when it is
wrath of
safe to do
YouTube
so.
and go visit this festival site. The voice cuts out for a few minutes because of the music playing. I apologise. Try and keep this short as we can. Okay, for some reason YouTube doesn't like that music and insists that I remove it from the videos. So let's have a quick, let's do some upgrading. So I want to do something interesting. I wondered when I saw this was a stock car, I thought, hang on, I've been playing with it at some point in the past. Okay, better brakes, bit of suspension, nothing there, nothing there. I thought I'd tuned this car up for some reason before. Seems let's go with that. Sneak suspicion it's been used for going down drag strips. Six 12 8. Okay, standard gearbox isn't too bad. No, let's go with that. Better exhaust, better intake, standard 610. So, okay. Okay, let's go with that. That, I hope, will make it a little bit more user-friendly. I'm trying to think why I would have tuned this up to go down a drag strip.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Oops. Okay, so now we're clearing that place. So most drag strip challenges are
In 400 yards, turn sharp
seasonal
left.
events like this. Can't think why I would have tuned one up otherwise.
Turn sharp left.
I want that sailing there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, 87. That's not too bad. And that gets us 2 stars. Okay, let's do this event lap and then go find ourselves some more speed traps. Not speed traps, speed zones. This is cool. I know he was going to turn the corner, I would have overtaken him earlier. Okay, so what is this event going to have
In
on
400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your
Apex
destination.
alligator. Okay. Using S1. Ooh. What should we go with? Let's see if we get along with the Camaro. Oh dear, pardon me. Whew. So, still haven't got round to doing a paint job on this one. Really need to. It's such a great car to drive. Put it together in a race event a few months back. So the video's up on the channel. Just such a good car. Just haven't decided what to do in the tone and way bodywork for it. And then I got sidetracked by the Subaru instead. Okay. Okay, up until now it's been following the course of a street race, so I knew where I was going. Now, I have to improvise and try and get myself a bit of a lead. Oops, got a bit choppy there. There's somebody very close behind me. Stuff from the left side. Okay, they seem to have joined together two race circuits. Oh, something very close to the back of me. Okay, I know where I'm going now, so... Uh-oh, that's not good. Pushing a little bit too hard. As usual, I'm racing on expert difficulty. Pretty sure it's expert difficulty. I do chop and change it sometimes when practicing for race events. I was doing yesterday, so I probably should have a quick look after this race just to make sure it's set up as expected. I think I've given up. I've lost heart. Interesting racetrack. I basically just took two of the existing tracks and sort of mashed them together. There's one of the street races and I think one of the circuit races there. Whew. Looking at the lap times, I don't think the AI had much hope of staying with me there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Been more interesting if it's a completely unique race, but ooh, a colourful top. So, before we go any further, let us just check the settings. Difficulty. Yep, expert. Okay, so cars. Change cars. We want the Pontiac back. Okay, so I think we've done one speed zone, and most of the other ones off-road. Where we need to go to there. Yep, absolutely no speed zones whatsoever. That's no good. So, let us detour by this one, and I still need some more. I can always go the long way around there. playlist and 206.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Am I going the right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. For a moment there, I thought I had got completely turned around. So what have we got next week?
Turn around
We
when it is
have
safe to do so.
anything goes jump off of Eagle's Perch. Danger sign.
Recalculating route.
There's oh, I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, where's my notepad? Oops. Ah, speed trap at the drag strip.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I want to go this way. And sorry, trying to drive while reading notepads just doesn't work. Right, let's just park up. And what else have we got? There's a Trailblazer, which is the Marisma, which is in the southwest corner, I think.
Turn around when it is safe to do
And
so.
for the DLC, what have we got? Canyon Sweep, which is Drift Zone, and Canyon Jump, the Danger Sign. One in the Rally DLC and the other in Hot Wheels DLC. Then got some race events. I'm not going to say much about the race events for the main world, other than it's going to be very Swedish.
You have arrived at your destination.
So race events in the other two. Oh, for luck, I've forgotten. Let me just pause and read my notes again. Oh, that's it, right. So they crashed and got turned around. The Rally DLC would be racing Hondas. I'm torn. I've got two cars lined up for that one. I'm sort of torn between the two. A similar type of situation for the Hot Wheels DLC as well. I've got one car that makes it very easy. One car, well, both cars make it easy. They've got strengths and weaknesses, so it's kind of decide which one to use with the video.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Go straight on there. Okay, so we've got 2 stars
400
there.
yards, turn left.
Oh, no. Yes, okay, we did do it. So, what's the final challenge? Put it through the paces by winning a street race. Okay, street race.
Turn left.
So, we shall do the event lab, and then just north of there is a street race which should take us round the back of the mountain to almost all the way up to where we need to be to do the base jump. With the caterer. I suppose something else we could also do tonight is I have one remaining bonus board that needs to be run over. Well, run over maybe is the wrong way of doing it. I have to fly into it. So it's dangling off of a pylon. I've been doing a lot of the arcade mini games this week. One took me into the area where it was, or where I expected it to be. So it revealed itself. I haven't quite decided what's going to be the best way to get it yet. It's going to require a little bit of trick jumping, but we can have a look at that later. It's something to do. So once we've got that done, we'll have a look at a couple of race events to knock off the accolades. So I think I need to do a race event
turn right.
in a McLaren P1. So we'll have a little look at doing a tune on
Turn
one
right.
of those and do a race with it. And then have a cross country or a dirt race. I don't know. We'll see how the mood takes me when we get to that point.
You have arrived at your destination.
So, track toys. No, let's not use the Chimera game. Tempted to go with the Pista. What else we got? Could use a Noble, and it's likely to fall apart and rust before we get to the end of the race. Oh, so this game doesn't have that level of realism, does it? Yeah, let's go with Pista. It's another one of those cars that have used for race events. This one I think was used in a Hot Wheels race event a month or so back. Seem to remember it being pretty handy. See how it gets on with this one. Nice wall. That's a very interesting view. All sorts of going wrong there. Looks like interesting VW in front of us. Ooh, lots of blue squiggly lines. This is quite a long circuit. quite a fun layout. Oh, please stop him. There's a bit of banking in that corner. That's a nice touch. Somebody's put an awful lot of work into this track. Looks good, almost quite well. Now having that little glitch at the start, finish straight with the AI trying standing on their brakes. I'm not done too bad. Okay, that was quite good fun. I like that one. This game uses I like button. If we do it for the silly little challenge cards, I'm sure they should be able to do it for these. Very on BMW. How would I get a wheel spin? Oh, okay then. If we get something nice with the wheel spin. Pair of socks. Must remember to go buy more clothing. So we want Pontiac back. Change car. I did have a bit of a shopping spree the other day. I think last week I bought all the cars up to $1 million, that were up to $1 million credits. I've since gone back. I think I bought all the cars up to 4 million credits. I also went and spent my considerable wad of backstage passes. I think I'm now down to, I kept 10 to one side just in case I need any particular cars for accolades. Got most of the cars out. I think 16 or 17 that I've not unlocked yet. So that kind of leaves me with the only cars I haven't got are the ones that are in the additional DLCs. To be honest with you, I don't really see much point in dropping £4 on a couple of K cars. It's annoying about that because the bundle I got, it said it's like, oh, you get ultimate car pack. It's like, great, I'm getting all the cars. Nope. Okay, I wanted that race. I mean, it's a bit of a shame because, as I say, without those additional car packs, there's quite a few of the accolades you can't get. But ho hum, I'll get the ones I can. So we need to do a race in this car. Interesting to see what types of cars it puts me up against. We're probably going to have a false start because while I remember I want to take some pictures. This is one of those types of cars that I don't drive that often, so it's slightly matched against vehicles I may not have taken photographs of. That being said, most of the ones I can see aren't that rare. A couple of, oh, there's a Mercedes and a Mustang in there I haven't got. Oh, another photograph of the Hot Wheels twin mill. Okay. What's that thing? That's about 650 cars that I've photographed now. Gives me about 250 to do. Not a good start. Despite having really sticky tyres, wider tyres, good suspension, I'm really reluctant to go around corners. And those first two cars, they're just pulling away. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch those, annoyingly. A bit of foul driving there, but it's the only way I'm going to win this race. Wasn't expecting to be able to catch him up there. Okay, that wasn't expected. I was already trying to work out how I was going to restart the race and get a better start. But I did lose a bit of time with the contact on the first corner. Oh well, that should tick everything off for the Pontiac Firebird. Button, right button. Yeah. Okay, so good evening. How's it going? Yeah, same to you. Getting by. Survived another week. So we're now going to have a look at the getting the treasure chest. So I need Caterham. There it is. So we are going to go to base jump, which, let's put the danger signs up on the map, is that one. Now, is this... I have to make it jump 500 feet or 500 meters? 500 meters, that's going to be less over 1,000 feet.
You've arrived at your destination.
Well, that doesn't fly very well at all. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That just sort of nosedived, didn't it? It was just... Yeah, okay, so Caterhams don't fly. I thought they were meant to be super light. Let's try that once more just to confirm it wasn't just a case of me driving really, really bad. I thought I was good for speed. Then again, it's light. There's no weight, no momentum.
You have arrived at your destination.
No, it's going nose down again. Okay, got it that time. Now, they're worth getting. They're very useful little track toys. Last week or the week before I did a tune for one, which is really handy. It handles a little bit odd. It's like it's steering at the back. Once you get the hang of it though, it's yeah, pretty useful little car. So where did it put the treasure chest? As the baseball court in Playa Azul. They've used that as a location before. Pretty sure they have. So let's check the map. Yeah, baseball court in Playa Azul. So I think what we actually did is just in between those two streets in the middle of my circle. Let's put down a destination marker because I'll only get lost otherwise. If you ever get races for track toys, A 800 class, this is ideal car. Just outperforms everything else in its class. Oh, you were talking about a car last week. Is it the Barista?
Yards, turn left.
Sort of a exotic sports car.
Turn left.
It seems that that car's in one of the DLC packs that I don't currently have. Yeah, I mean, it's compared to some of the cars, it's relatively inexpensive. Yeah, that's it, yeah. The reason why it doesn't appear on my list is because I don't have the DLC. I've noticed it was in the auto show when I was going through trying to find what cars hadn't I bought. I've now got all of them. I've yeah, I think it was in one of the, is it the European pack or the Italian Exotica? I can't remember. I did go mad with the all my
400
backstage
yards.
passes and things. I think
Turn
I've
right.
I've got nearly all the cars that are available there. I think I'm down to 16 that I haven't got.
Turn right.
Yeah, that's it. I think even if you sort of get it at the, or try and get it at the auto show, you have to buy the DLC pack. It will show up in races if somebody else has bought it. But there it is. And another 300 Forza points. Yeah, there's a couple of cars I think I won't try and go for the auction. I think there's one of the Jaguars. The Jaguar's one of the
You have
Astons.
arrived at your
It's
destination.
on at 28 million creds. It's like, oh, it's a bit too expensive. So, what have we got? That, I think, is... I pressed the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got 10 passes left, and there's 16 cars that I haven't yet picked up. But most of those are odd little things that I don't think I'll need at the moment. So I think that is everything for this week's challenges, other than earn 2 stars at any speed zone in a classic racer. What counts as a classic racer? Filter. Classic racers. Ah. 2 stars at a speed zone. Don't recall driving that one. It says I've driven it. I don't recall driving it. Cobra doesn't go around corners, so that's not going to help. So we need something that's going to be relatively fast. Okay, so speed zone. It should be one. Where we got a good speed zone? Ah! Oh, there we go. 90 miles an hour, 2 stars.
In 100 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Do like this, Ferrari. Okay, so we need 90 plus on the speed zone. It's got a sharp corner, isn't it? Okay, that was... Let's try that again.
You have arrived at your destination.
Spent a lot of time driving this car in Forza 4. Kind of caught in its peculiarities. Let's break a little bit early for that champagne. So it wasn't bad. Yeah. I'm just annoyed that they advertised it as the ultimate car pack, and then you suddenly find out it's like, hey, but there's 40 cars that you haven't bought, and to buy them will probably cost more than the base game. It's just like, yeah, there's a couple of in there that look interesting. I don't know if they come up in a Steam sale, I may indulge myself, but so campaign, what we got? Festival. So that should be everything. Okay, accolades. So, street race. Where's road racing? That's it. So, running out of ones to do here. So I think we're down to Dodge Viper, the Ferrari, Bus, McLaren P1. Let's pin that. Cars, change cars. McLaren. Okay, McLaren P1. F1 P1. Okay. So
In 400 yards, turn left.
Yeah, I mean, for what you get when you with the game, it's I think it's a very good product. I mean, some of the models are looking a little bit dated. I mean, that Ferrari I was just driving.
You
I
have
think
arrived at your
that may be from
destination.
a second or third iteration of the game. I mean, you compare that model to some of the others, it is a bit. Could do a refresh, shall we say. Now, I am going to try this race. This car is stock. It doesn't feel too bad. Coming through that speed trap, that felt relatively positive. It's one of the nice things about it. So, Forza 4, there's just so many different things you can do in the game. Just, oh my god, I'm up against a Rimac. Okay, I've kind of lost confidence in this car winning this race now. Okay, something wrong with that Rimac. That was too slow to start there. Sorry about that. Another bit of line through there. Oh! Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks, fiddlesticks, fiddlesticks. I didn't think I cut the corner that much. Oh, I might have. One advantage of having to do the race twice now is I know where the braking points are. And this car's standard is pretty good. I'm liking this. Okay, when I'm undertaking this time, stay. She got a little bit too hard through that. And one of the things I like about these accolades is they force you to drive cars that you may not have otherwise driven. And I've driven a couple of McLarens, but you don't get around to driving all of them. So this is a real fun car. It'd be nice to have used it earlier. Okay, a little bit scratched, but that wasn't too bad. Cool. Okay, so for those accolades, what am I down to? I've got the ACR and it doesn't actually get you any more money or any more points. But I just prefer playing without it. It does get you some accolades. I think there's unlocks about 3 or 4 accolades. So we've got road racing, So what does that leave me? There's the ACR and... Oh, that was it, the Ferrari competition. Yeah. So I've been doing the Horizon Arcade ones. And down to just one. Trailblazer events. Surprisingly, they don't come up that often in the arcades. I've ended up spending so much time today just doing drift or air events because there's just not been any other events that I want. And I think it's the Chaos ones that have the Trailblazer. And them and the speed events, they hardly ever come up, which is quite a surprise. It's made getting all of these quite difficult. Spent an awful lot of time just sat around listening to podcasts until I get the race I want. I just find it sort of without using the rewind, I learned to do it properly first time. It's a way of sort of self-punishing, and then also you have to go back to do the whole race, so you learn better line, faster routes. I just find it makes for better learning. So, accolades. Dirt or cross country? One of these. I think let's do dirt. Because some of these I think could be quite fun. Complete a dirt racing event in a Renault. X-Class. I don't have an X-Class car suitable. If you go to the playlists on my channel, I have 3-star guides for doing all of the Trailblazers. So that could be a useful way of getting through them. Some of them aren't too obvious. There's one around the waterfalls, which is a real nightmare. You have to sort of needle your way through all the trees to do it. So, do X-Class. Don't know, I'll have to have a think about that, but I've got some other ones. So let's go first off. A dirt racing event with a Renault. So I guess I'm going to need a Renault. Change car. Renault. Ooh. Decisions. That's a high grip build. That'll works well on tarmac. I don't think it's going to work well off road. That, on the other hand, let's go with that one. Compete in a dirt race. Well, I can guarantee... You never know, actually. Let's try that one. Now, I do have one car.
Yards. Turn sharp left.
I do have one car I know that will win that race.
Turn sharp left.
But, I don't know, it's one of those cars that just feels like cheating when I use it. But let's give it a go in this. I'm not sure a little B-class Megane will win it, but we'll try. With B-class, this is reasonably quick car. I've used it for a PR stunt or a race event. I can't remember which.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Okay. Let us try this one. I've got two of these, so if it doesn't work with this build, I'll take the other version of the car and improve it. Set it up for off-road. Run it out to A-class, probably. Yeah, I'll say there are some very good tunes out there. At least with my ones, you can see exactly what I've done in terms of the setup. No, I don't want to raise the difficulty. What you can do with some other tunes, I mean, you can crack open other people's tunes. If you do. If you download them into the car and then go and modify it, go to tune that car, it will remove the tune. You can then see which bits were added to it. Now the only disadvantage of that, it doesn't show you what settings were used in the tuning menus. Hang on a second. It depends. So a lot of the time, when I do my setup guides, I'll say if I'm going in and doing a tune. But what you'll find a lot of tuners will do is they'll use custom diffs and custom diff settings. They'll also, put the anti-roll bars on the front and the back, and then set those up. Okay, another change that's quite popular as well with different tyre pressures, different spring rates. So they can do. Unfortunately, it's like if you crack open their tunes, you lose all that settings. I don't tend to bother going into quite that detail of the stuff I do. Mainly what I try and do with my tunes is to show you how easy it is to do simple setup to do the various race events. I mean, I could spend hours doing much better tunes, but again, that makes it very difficult and complicated. So a lot of people just want to drop in and play the game. So what I try and do is show that, yeah, but you can just do that. You don't need to go into all the nitty-gritty detail. Yeah, no, some of them go into incredible detail, even down to charting how quickly they do certain courses and certain tunes, to try and determine which one's the best ones. I'm going to restart this race because I've been making a bit of a mess of it. Let's try that again. Start off wasn't too bad. I sort of lost it a little bit as we went in. That's a dreadful bit of cornering there. Sneaky suspicion this car doesn't have good brakes. Doesn't feel like it does. Slow down. No, 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 no. I think any other race I might have got away with using this car, but this one's always going to be a bit tricky. I've already tried dozens of times to win this race. Most cars just can't quite do it. You see, but I have got one car that will win it, but so it feels like cheating. I keep closing with the 3 cars in front, then I make a mistake and then I just take a bit further away. Can't really think it's a good line for it here. Maybe that's it. So close. Well, far off. Okay, plan B. Yeah, all 3 of those cars got off-road tyres. Yes, it is. There are a series of equations you can use for doing a lot of the setup, and it's just like I've got them written down somewhere. I can never remember them. Nah, I was pushing too hard. Like I say, they've got off-road tyres, so
round 1, begin.
oops.
It's the best kind of run. It's drift run.
Okay, that's
Turn around
the answer
when it
to
is
this
safe to
thing.
do
Okay,
so.
that's it. Map's not going to work now. So I want to go there. Yeah, no, they had off-road tyres, so they always had an advantage. And I was just pushing so hard. Braking was problematic. I don't know. Let's go and have a look at the tuning setup.
In 400 yards, turn right.
There it is.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Now, I'll say the last third of that race, I was catching them up, but just not fast enough to win. So, what bits have I got in this car? We have stock powertrain, front wheel drive. Oh, okay. Race exhaust. Not much in the way of upgrades at all. Ah, turbo. That gave us the big power here, power boost. Interesting. A lot of the time I don't want, yeah, bad brakes, no suspension. Okay, I've got a sneak suspicion this car was set up for, I think it was a Trailblazer, if memory serves me right. Okay, my cars, I've got 2 of these, so where is, I'll leave that one as is. There's not a lot of points to work with. Okay. Let us make it different colour so I can tell the 2 cars apart at a glance. Let's go with red. Like I say, I think on some of the off-road vehicles I played around with tyre pressures, mainly unlimited off-road. Some of them were very, very soft. I think that's the only time. Oh, and oh God, what's it called? I've forgotten the name of the car. That one as well. Change the tyre pressures on that. Because that had a tendency, standard it likes rolling over. I managed to sort of reduce the rollover ability of it a little bit, stiffened up suspension, increase the tyre pressure. Even so, it can be such a nasty car to drive. Okay, so upgrades. Off-road tyres automatically. Oh. That's interesting. Gives me less grip. Okay, let's go there. Off-road tyres. Certainly want to upgrade the brakes. Rally suspension. Okay. Let's turbo anti-lag. Let's go with that one. Similar setup to what I had. And what tires? Oh, send me a point over. Let's go for some cheap wheels. Cheap wheels. We want. That's not those ones. Not those ones. Ah, there we go. Those ones. Okay, let's see how that works out. I mainly went with them because it's I wanted the wider tyres on the front. It's a front wheel drive car, so I've gone with the off-road tyres, so I want to get much benefit from that extra traction as I can. I think the biggest change here is that hopefully ability to go around corners and the ability to brake will be much improved. Let's see. I forgot to do the transmission. Fiddlesticks. I think that's the difference. I had a different transmission in this car last time. Well, we'll see how we get on with this. Too heavy. I missed it. Fiddlesticks. Okay. Let's get a different... I'm pretty sure I am missing transmission upgrade there. I was thinking, so given the upgrades I had on the other cars, it seemed a bit cheap. Because I might have to lose my wider tyres or put a rear wing on. If I'm putting rear wings in, that normally nerfs the top speed. Tuning upgrades, custom tuning. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. I don't know, the start of the race felt quite good. But it just felt like it was just not shifting through the gearbox as quick as I needed. So looking at those, I could probably get it shifting quicker. Is it going to make it faster? I don't know. Probably, it may do. Probably should have gone for one of the other gearboxes rather than this one, but... Okay, let's give this one more go. I've tried to do this race a couple of times on stream, and each time it comes up it's just almost there but never quite a win. And then I'll take the car that I was using into any other dirt race event and easily win. Something about this race just makes it just a little bit harder. So as usual with these races, the right car does make it easier. He doesn't want to let me pass. Mistake there. Just closing with him now, I've lost it. Oh no, you're not passing me. No. Got there in the end, but he didn't want to let me win, did he? Ooh. Okay, I don't think I've got that one. I've got the oh, the Malcolm Wilkinson M Sport Ford Fiesta. I got that one. Right, got two of them. They're pretty good cars, to be honest. I've also got that one, which I think that was in Forza 4, used for some of the special events. But that's a sort of rally monster. That's pretty good. But I haven't got a special edition yet. Ooh, there's a car missing. I have to keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, but I say I use that one as standard. It can be a very effective car. Certainly on some of the trail. I'd say before I started using the Hoodlum RS, I used that one for doing a lot of the Trailblazers. It's just a very good car. It turns in really quickly. Oh, that one, the Letterman. Yeah, no, that's quite a fun car. Certainly in Forza 4 it was. You use that in one of the races against motorbikes, which is quite good fun. Very good drifting car as well. So, what time have I got? Let's see. I think accolades. So, we've got dirt racing. I tend to find a lot of the best cars for most things in this are the short wheelbase ones, things like the Fiesta, things like the RS. They just tend to work so much better than the others. Win a dirt race in an off-road. It's ringing a bell. For the life of me, I can't think of what car they're referring to at the moment. A Volkswagen Andretti Rallycross Beetle. With a dirt race. Oh, that could be fun. Okay. So, what one are they on about with the Beetle? VW, so can't be the Forza edition. Yeah. So that's the Dingo Racing, and that's just 69. Oh, hang on. There's Andretti. It's that one. Ah. It's a cunningly disguised Golf. Yeah, I originally done it as on a Beetle, not a Beetle, on a Mini. Just say one of the skins. Let's do a race in that. Hang on a second. Let's just go back. Select that car. And then we do Creative Hub. Why Creative Hub? Not tunes, no. Designs. Nearly my most popular skin. It's like lots of minis, mini eggs, mini. I'll leave the share code there for a second. You can always come back to the video and grab it if you're interested in that one. I think the tune for that is in one of my videos as well. It might be quite an old one. I think that's it. Can't remember which one it was. Odd thing about that car though, the tune it's used is a very, very fast tune. But I found doing the race events, using a modern Mini that's slower actually makes it easier to win the race. Which is a bit odd. So let us find another dirt race. Oh look, there's one there. Okay, so I shall give the VW a go, and then Umanar about what race is going to be good for that Bugatti.
You have arrived at your destination.
Most Minis are, apart from the John Cooper Works off-road ones, or the big Paris-Dakar things. I have yet to find a tune that works really well with those. They're just dreadful cars. Unless my tune's completely wrong. I mean, I've tuned it up and tried to get it as fast as I possibly can, but I just can't quite get it to a point where it's faster than anything else. No, you can say, as long as the game's going to give you cars, that's cool. Oh, okay, this has put me up against random monsters. Oh, sliding too much. Okay, first place is off in the distance. And I'm bouncing off the limiter. That's not good. Yeah, there we go again. I think this Mini is going to require, not this Mini, sorry, this Beta is going to require some tuning. Certainly a better transmission. Ooh. Sliding into the corners. No, I think these are what needs bits. Yeah, this is a difficult race to try it on. This is one of those races that's good for testing tunes. If you can't win on this one, then you know your tune's no good. Yeah. sliding out on some of the corners. Yeah. Oh no, I was going to lose one. There's that Lambo, he's going to nudge me again. I like the way the Lambo doesn't try and actually overtake me, it just comes up to me in the corner and gives me a nose flip. The car's quick, but yeah, don't know what's going on with those tyres. It doesn't want to grip the road. There you go, it doesn't look like it's got a lot of ground clearance either. So I'm a third of a second off on my lap times, and okay, one of those laps is quite bad then. Two of them were bad, one was good. 5 seconds off. It's doable, but that's it. Needs bits. I do have a wheel. I did try using it, and I found I was actually getting, although it sort of felt a better driving experience, I found that sort of it was quicker to actually use the gamepad, which was kind of bizarre. I've only got the wheel for driving, a Testa Corsa, but even there, I sort of, although I find it awkward driving with a gamepad, I'm still faster than I am driving with a wheel, which is kind of odd. Right, I need what is going to be a good track for the Bugatti. Let's try that one with the Bugatti. £500, okay. Okay, this is one of those races where I'm going to have to remember to take a picture.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Okay, the handling on this is kind of interesting. Okay, I may have picked really the wrong track, the wrong course for this. We'll see how we get along. So it really depends on what cars it's going to pitch me against. Oh God. Can't go around corners on a tarmac road. What hope if I got on a dirt track? Oh well.
Turn right.
I'm beginning to wonder if at some point I've tuned this car up and the tuning experiment has gone badly wrong. Sort of feels a bit like a power build.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Let's have a quick picture. Okay, so I'm just up against Bugattis and Bentleys. What are we up to? 620. Okay, I thought I'd photographed more cars than that, but oh well. Oh. Dude, what have I done to this car? This car just doesn't feel... This can't be a stand still. Yeah, something's not right here. There'll be a slight intermission where I take this car to a garage and see exactly what on earth I've done to it. 'Cause it doesn't feel very well. Okay, so turbo rain makes sense. Need all-wheel drive chain if we're gonna do that. Okay, so what we got there? Restrictors. Let's leave it as standard. Valve train. Yes. Rudder brakes, good. Suspension, street suspension, sport suspension. Let's leave it at that. Bracing, yes, it's braced. Weight reduction, yes. Transmission. So standard. 4865. 4875. You've got vintage off-road tyres, race compound, white walls. Let's go with vintage race compound. Yes. Yes. Okay, I know what happened to the car now. Having seen the setup. when I was looking at I was experimenting doing the Goliath race, looking for a D-class build that was going to be reasonably quick. I started experimenting with power builds, but with some of the driver assists turned on. This is where this setup, the previous setup, came from. Okay, it's a slightly more expensive setup, but it is a bit more user-friendly. Still got its odd twitch to it though.
In 400 yards, turn left.
No, but that said, the camber on the front wheels does look a little
Turn
bit odd.
left.
When you turn in, you can see the wheels are leaning over. And that'll have quite an effect on the way it corners and handles.
You have arrived at your destination.
It's going to have the effect of sort of swinging the back end out, the way that's there, raking over like that. It's quite odd to see it kind of. So in fact, looking at both the wheels are cambered in. Oh, don't run wide there, that's bad. Oops. And hitting the rocks there will result in getting hung up on a tree that's in that area. Okay, now, one of the cars in front of us are not taking, and they are very fast. Okay, that car's handling was absolutely dreadful. But managed to get the win. Yes, I mean, very odd the way it steers. Certainly wouldn't want to try to put a more powerful engine in it. That would just be dreadful. But we got there. Tick the box. Certainly an interesting car to drive, shall we say. Let's not do that again. So, after many races, before I call it a night, let's have a gander at the accumulative swag for this week. So we have a couple of accolades which I've picked up. Skills, what do we have here? Get 2.5 million skill score. That unfortunately was incredibly boring to do. That just involved driving around the stadium for 20 minutes until a skill song came on, using a Hoodlum RS, which gives you a 7 times multiplier on the bonus, and then when the skill song hits, that gives you a times 10 multiplier. But even so, 20 minutes of driving around in a circle was kind of boring. You have to run things over and do a bit of slip and sliding, but that was that accolade ticked off the list. Speed traps. What did I do with that one? Oh, right, yeah, there's some more speed trap videos coming up. I finally got round to actually doing all of them, so that now gets me a Lexus LFA. Quite a useful little car. And I'm sure that where's the other ones? There's the other. Oh, right, what we got here? Discoveries and collections. Yeah, because where I went on my shopping spree for cars. Got that one. It's me another remote which I'll never use. Creative. What did we do in creative? We have a kind. Ah, yes, I finally got round to doing the card challenges. I've been putting it off as it's not really that much fun. Online, what we got? Oh, this is where I was doing the mini games. Okay, so as well as those, 2 new cars, cool. So we have one, a Toyota GR8622, and another backstage pass, always useful, and the second series car for the month, Mercedes MB28SL. Cool, that's probably one car. Oh, I hadn't got it on the backstage passes. That's cool. Okay. So, as usual, I have a ridiculous number of these. 20! Really? A Lamborghini. You can keep your Lamborghini. I hate those Lamborghinis. I'm pretty sure there's some events where they make you drive them as well. But oh, start getting some. I'm gonna have to find some races that earn me lots of money. I've spent. I think it's pretty close to 50 odd million credits in the last few days. I've already got 2 of those. I've lost count how many Zs I've got. Morris Minor. Yeah, my most popular tune in Forza 4 was a Morris Minor. God knows why. I did it as a joke, and for some reason a ridiculous number of people downloaded it. No idea why. Oh, I think there was a danger sign or a big jump you could do with it. But, yeah. All the hard effort and work I put into properly tuning cars was completely pointless because everybody went and downloaded the Morris Minor. And another useful amount of credits. I'm not doing too bad on the credits. Okay. See, I got to the point now where I've pretty much got all the cars apart from the Forza Edition ones. Certainly been kind with the money, that's what we like. Oh, back. Oh. Oh, well. Oh no, I nearly got the exclusive tank top. Okay, so... Oh, there's one more. Oh. Okay, we've got a useful amount of credits. What am I up to? 16 million. Oh well, it's going to be a long while before I build that number back up. So the cars I need, I think that probably buys me 2. Oh, I've won about. I had to buy a CC8S for a video a week or so back, and I think since then I've won 2 of them. Subaru WRX 15, that's quite a handy car. Do I want another one? Yeah. I'd rather have the money at this point. I had another BMW IZ. I won a BMW Isetta last week. And a Maloon. Thank you. Oh, come on, we're going to get something nice. Exocet. That's an interesting little car. It's very good, but it just sort of fits into one of those little areas where it's just not quite as good as every other car around it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I did think about... There was a race event a few weeks ago that I wanted to use it for, but it's not a car that everybody will have. It's kind of useful. And it should be worth lots, so it'll give me some more money back. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I shall be back at it again next week after making all the usual PR stunts and race event videos. So, thanks again. Take care, and please like and subscribe if that's your thing. And maybe I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.